Glennon Doyle's book Untamed is a how-to guide to learning to be brave, not just in the workplace, but as a partner, parent, friend, and woman trying to navigate a world that doesn't always welcome a female perspective. Her best-selling book blends her real-life experiences and anecdotes with practical takeaways that women from all walks of life can apply to their own mindset and life path. Welcome to She Defined. I'm your host Sharon Green, and today I'm sharing some of the key points from Glennon Doyle's book Untamed. There are so many nuggets of wisdom in this book, and I'm excited to share them with you today. Glennon teaches women how to navigate their professional and personal lives while staying true to themselves and actually enjoying the process of working towards goals and accomplishments rather than just chasing the next thing. So without further ado, here are some key takeaways from the book. When a woman finally learns that pleasing the world is impossible, she becomes free to learn how to please herself. Think about it like this. Women in particular have been conditioned to believe that they must say the right thing, do the right thing, even believe the right thing in order to make her way through life and get what she wants. When in reality, independent thinking and choosing to seek out what actually makes you happy is a much more sustainable approach in life and in business. After all, if you're not enjoying the ride, what's the point? This life is mine alone, so I have stopped asking people for directions to places they've never been. Have you ever heard the saying that you shouldn't take advice from people whose business or life you wouldn't want? This is the same line of thinking, and it's crucial to anyone who wants to blaze a new trail. Glennon's life path was anything but ordinary, and expecting good advice from those outside of her lane is about as useless as a back pocket on a t-shirt. These days, our career paths take many more turns than those of our parents or older colleagues, so expecting their advice to lead us in the right direction is pretty fruitless. I will not stay, not ever again, in a room or conversation or relationship or institution that requires me to abandon myself. Women have been conditioned to let go of their strong personality or tone down their sparkle, but Glennon thinks being seen and not heard is about the worst thing a woman can do in all aspects of life. Her philosophy is that bold women are the ones who forge forward and make history, and that any woman can be the best bold version of herself if only she gives herself permission. Tish is sensitive, and that is her superpower. The opposite of sensitive is not brave. It's not brave to refuse to pay attention, to refuse to notice, to refuse to feel and know and imagine. The opposite of sensitive is insensitive, and that's no badge of honor. When writing about her daughter Tish, Glennon urges that just because she is sensitive and on the quiet or introverted side doesn't mean that she or women like her daughter do not have everything in them to forge ahead and get what they want. In fact, being sensitive to others is actually a superpower in Glennon's books, something rather rare that allows people to relate to others in a way that not everybody can. The only thing that was wrong with me was my belief that there was something wrong with me. Another key takeaway from Glennon's writing is centered on self-worth and unwavering confidence. Something that not everyone is born with, but everyone can cultivate, she says. Glennon urges that the belief that something is wrong with you, whether that is social anxiety, shyness, or being too outspoken, is untrue, because the only thing considered to be wrong is the actual belief that you're anything other than perfectly yourself. Hard work is important. So are play and non-productivity. My worth is tied not to my productivity, but to my existence. I am worthy of rest. Have you ever heard someone brag to you about how many overtime hours they put in? Maybe you've had moments when you've caught yourself rubbing in the 12-hour days you've been putting in at the office. In Untamed, Glennon is all about striking the right balance between productivity, restfulness, and actually having fun. She urges that everyone is worthy of taking time off, and without the right balance of productivity, restfulness, and having fun, there's really no point in working non-stop. The thing that gets me thinking and questioning most deeply is a leader who warns me not to think or question. Like self-worth and boldness, Glennon urges women to think for themselves and to question anyone who doesn't value free thinking or unique ideas. Whether it's in their personal life or in the workplace, Glennon's ethos is that everyone should be questioning and trying to improve the status quo, especially when free thinking isn't exactly welcomed. It's just that living with anxiety, living alarmed, makes it impossible to enter the moment, to land inside my body and be there. I cannot be in the moment because I am too afraid of what the next moment will bring. I have to be ready. This concept will really hit home for anyone who has suffered from social anxiety or general anxiety that has become heightened in the workplace. While it's not exactly a how-to for overcoming anxiety per se, Glennon does make a case for learning coping methods and exactly how they can improve your day-to-day at work. Whether you're working in a high-stress environment or not, being able to navigate your anxiety properly will take the weight of your workplace off your shoulders and help you prepare for the next moment, rather than fearing what could go wrong. Because once we feel, know, and dare to imagine more for ourselves, we cannot unfeel, unknow, or unimagine. There is no going back. Feeling stuck in a dead-end job or an industry that doesn't set your soul on fire is one of the easiest paths to burnout, or worse, feeling as though you've settled for something that's mediocre. Glennon wants women to follow these blue sky dreams rather than ignoring them or pushing them to the side, even if just a little bit. Her reasoning? Once you've had a taste of pursuing those big dreams, you'll be more likely to actually go for it and push yourself closer to what you actually want in life. I hope you found this video inspiring. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to She Defined. It really helps our channel and we appreciate the support. Thanks so much for watching.